Hey, what's going on guys? It's Big Tony here and welcome back to part 3 of the small castle tutorial. In part 2 we finished up the exterior by adding some details, and in this part, part 3, we're going to go inside and clean up and decorate the interior. So as you can see, right now it's a huge mess, just a big mass of walls and towers and whatnot, so it's going to be a big project. So I'm going to start with this tiny tower here. It's only one block in the interior, so there's not really much we can do. I'm just going to put a spruce plank as the floor, and then a ladder with a trap door. This way we can go up and down, and we can access the windows. The windows aren't actually useful because you can shoot through them with a bow and arrow, in case there are mobs or anything like that. So also I want to be able to get up onto the roof, so I'm going to add 2 more ladders, and then another trap door. So now we can head up to the roof to shoot down at mobs as well. So now, let's just make sure we got all of our doors in place. And let's head over to this tower. This one is going to be a little bit different because it's connected to the building. So I'm just going to break out this wall here for now. Okay, so now let's head into the main part of the building. Once we come in here, the first thing I want to do is break out some of these walls that just kind of get in the way. So I can start with the walls of this tower on both sides. And now we have this roof here, so I'm going to try to see if I can continue it, but I don't want to put it in here because of the window. I don't want it to block the window. Anyway, let's break this tower now. Just break the walls so we can get inside. And we can also break this wall here to allow us access into this area. And this little addition, we can break that as well. Now let's break this wall right here. So now the space is a lot more opened up, and we can also break the wall into this tower. And we have this entrance to the wall again. It's kind of in an awkward position. So let's just go ahead and throw a ladder right here so we can get up to the door. So now let's just grab some spruce planks and start filling in the floor. Just replace all this grass. And this part over here is super messy. I'm just going to see if I can clean it up a bit. So let's break that stone brick. Maybe break some of these wood planks. I can't break that because that leaves the outside, so let's put that back. And yeah, we'll worry about that later. For now, let's just finish filling in the floor with spruce planks. Just do it all in spruce planks now and we can change it later. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this on a faster speed for you so you don't have to watch the whole thing. So now that we got that all fixed up, let's work on the walls some more. So here let's put some stairs. And now let's start on the floor. So I'm going to break out all these stone bricks and replace them with spruce planks. And I'll leave a space for the ladder so we can get up and down. Let's put it in the corner here. And now we can make this ladder go all the way up to the top. And put a trapdoor above it. Now let's fill in all these floors. So we'll do one here where the door is. Just fill that all in except for the ladder. Here we're going to go one below. So we'll go, let's see, right at the top of the window with slabs. So there should be one block above the slabs before the next window. And let's do one last floor, a full block below that window. And let's just extend it out. So we're going to need to bring these walls down to accommodate the floor. And you know what, let's just bring the walls all the way down. And we'll just put a one wide doorway. Let's bring this down one more. And bring these down all the way. And the inside, let's finish this floor really quick. You can put a trap door instead of this ladder. And you can climb up it because of the way trap doors work. Now back down here, let's clean up some more. So I'm going to put upside down spruce stairs here. And then on the top I'm going to put more upside down spruce stairs. And let's go with full blocks and these 3 blocks across the roof. If we want to cover up this hole where the leaf is, so let's put some more stairs here. Now over here this is a bit asymmetrical, so let's build the stone up. So we have 2 blocks on either side of the doors. Now over here, let's work on this roof, so we'll put more upside down stairs, like so. And then here we're going to put full blocks. There should be a 1 block gap. Don't really worry about that, it's no big deal. More upside down stairs here, and here. Now where this window is, let's put some full block above it, and then let's put sideways stairs. So we should have something like this. Make these ones sideways as well. Now let's try to extend this out so it's all the same level. More stone here. Stone bricks there and then stone. And let's replace these blocks with stone and stone bricks as well. Now here let's put an upside down stair. I'm just kind of experimenting a little bit, but I liked it how it was before better. So maybe we could bring it down, but this kind of obstructs the walkway, so it's harder to get in, so let's just break that. Another option would be to put some log supports like this. It feels weird to have the half of the tower just kind of floating there. But then if we try to put it on this side, it blocks the window. So I think we should just leave this tower floating. Now let's bring this out 1 so that it's symmetrical again. Now let's just put some upside down stairs and then a stone block. Extend it out like that so it sticks out by 1. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to finish with. Just upside down stairs and then a stone block. Okay, so now let's do the floors on this one. So let's break a ladder hole. I think I'm going to do it right in the middle. Or at least we'll put a log right in the middle, and then we'll have the ladder on our log. So let's just bring this through the floor. And put a trapdoor. Then let's grab our ladders, make them go all the way up. And now let's take some slabs and make the floor. So we're going to do it 1 full block below each window like this. So then there should be half a block above the window below. Let's put a trapdoor here. Now let's go downstairs. We can go down the ladder and make another floor right here. Again, a trapdoor instead of the ladder. Let's finish the floor with some slabs. Now down here, we can break out this stone and replace it with spruce. And then the slabs going like this, so we have a slope. Next, let's come over here and see if we can fix this roof up a bit. Can't break that because that leads to the outside. So let's just put this back. And let's just take some spruce stuff. I'm thinking we do full upside down stairs here, or slabs. Slabs look good. Now let's do full blocks. Stop here. Let's put the stone back so that we don't have a hole going to the outside. Like I said, this place is super messy, so let's just see what we can do. Maybe some upside down stairs and just block off that little window. Alright, let's bring out this wall all the way to the ground. We want to keep all the windows unobstructed, so let's just break this out. We don't want a hole here, so let's fill that in with stone. and fill this in with slabs. Alright, it's not too bad. Alright, now I have to go outside and fix that again. Let's just put this missing stair back. Alright, so actually I think I'm going to replace these slabs with trapdoors instead. So we have a little more roof height. Over here, let's see if we can make a little extra space here. Alright, so we need those full blocks there. Let's replace these slabs with trapdoors as well. And let's extend the trapdoors so we have a relatively even roof. Let's put them over here too. Okay, so that's looking good. Now let's move over here. This part's a lot easier, so let's just go with some upside down stairs. And full blocks here. Upside down stair. More upside down stairs here. And let's bring this down a little bit. We're going to put some upside down stairs to make like an archway. In here, let's build a floor right here with top slabs. And I'll break out this top part so we can get up to the roof. Put another floor right here. And let's put the ladder in the corner, so just leave a space only in the corner. Trapdoor on top, and then let's continue the ladder. Trapdoor on top again. In this part, we're going to have to break out this full block, because otherwise we won't be able to fit up in the attic. So let's take the full block and replace it with the top slab instead. And you can still get up to the attic, you just have to crouch. Let's do that on all four sides. And now let's head back down. Now in the front entryway, first thing you walk into when we go into the castle, I want to make a little chandelier out of chains and lanterns. So let's start with the very middle block, and then we'll go on both sides. We're going to make them all different levels. So I'll have this one going down, I believe 4 blocks, or 5. This one going down 4, and put a lantern on the end, and then this one just 3. So they're all different heights. I really like how this looks. Or you can just make them all down the same height, or you can just do one in the middle. So we're making this survival base, so let's fill this with chests. Because every survival player needs a lot of storage. So next, let's fill in this stone brick so that it makes a sort of even wall with the chests. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. So let's fill in the walls, and then we'll fill in chests right here. It's blocking the window a little bit, but that's no big deal. Place the chest here. I'm going to need to break these walls that I just built. And then we'll replace them when we're done. So now once you have your chests in place, hopefully you can open them all. There shouldn't be anything blocking them. And we can actually take some item frames, especially if you have invisible item frames, you can throw them on your chests. And then you can use a block to indicate what's inside of the chest, which is really helpful for storing, for keeping organized. So next, to kind of decorate this, I'm going to put flips trapdoors on both sides and line them all the way up. So it kind of looks like closet doors or something that are opened. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Unfortunately, we can only do it on one side for these chests, because on the other side, as you can see, there's just a wall. Okay, so let's just take a spruce door and place it here. And then I just want to add some of the basic crafting benches in this little area. So I'll just throw a crafting table down and then an anvil over here. Let's make like a little First of all, I'm going to put a lantern on the crafting bench for some light. Now let's make this a little shelf area, so we'll do 3 barrels, some trapdoors leading up. Let's start with 3. And then let's flip them. Now on top I'm going to do 3 bookshelves. Let's actually do it on this level right here, so then we're going to need another trapdoor on each side. Just like so. Now in here we're going to place an armor stand, a grindstone. Let's put the grindstone right here. And then a lantern on top of the grindstone. And a smithing table with a flower on top. And up here you can replace a bookshelf with a loom to look like empty bookshelves. Let me replace this lantern. Then I'm going to put some trapdoors on top. Next, let's head in this room and start decorating. So I can start with like a little shelf area with 2 upside down stairs and a slab in the middle. This will be like our brewing station. So we'll do 3 brewing stands, a cauldron with water in it. Let's grow some nether wart right here. Just 1 soul sand with some nether wart on it. Let's grab a lantern really quick. And we'll just put it up here. We're going to need to replace the slabs with a full block so that we can place the lantern on it. Let's just replace all 3 of them. There we go, it's looking pretty good. Now let's head up to the next floor. Okay, so here I'm going to start with the crafting table in the corner here. Now I'm going to make some stripped spruce logs into a sort of bench. Let's get a crafting table. Let's put the armor stand on top of our crafting table. And on top of this little bench here, I'm going to put a bow. The invisible item frames, and then I'm going to put an arrow here on the ground. A lantern on this one right here. And let's put a double chest. So actually it's kind of an awkward position, so I think I'm going to flip or switch the chest in the wood. So let's just put the stripped spruce logs here and the chest there. So let's put a lantern on top, and here we'll put the bow and an arrow on the ground here. Let's just put a painting above it to decorate this wall. Let's keep it here. That looks good. Okay, let's go up to the next floor now. This one I'm just going to put a little sitting area. Let's grab some stairs, put 2 like this, and then a fence post and a trap door on top for a table. Let's put a lantern above it hanging down. And let's just put a little flower pot in the corner here. Next floor. This one's kind of has a smaller roof, it's a little bit cramped, so let's just put a little sitting area. Just a fence post with a pressure plate, and a barrel here with a lantern on it. Out on the balcony, there's not really any room to decorate or anything. Just throw some buttons on the floor for detail. Now up here, I want to make a little sleeping area. Bedroom, so let's put a bed, crafting table, and a bookshelf. And a torch on this one, or a lantern. And a flower pot on the other. And here, let's just put a skull, just for decoration. No room for a jukebox, but let's see if we can fix this roof up a little bit. Let's take some stairs with 4 upside down stairs like so. And on this log block we can place a lantern. Let's put it on a chain so that it hangs a little lower. Now we can head all the way back down. So the next thing I want to build is an enchanting room. Make sure it's level 30, so let's build it back here. I'm just going to break this out so it'll be one level below the floor level. And we can replace these with our bookshelves. Make sure you fill in the corners so we can get it to level 30. And to get 15, we're going to need some more bookshelves, I believe this is only 11, so now we have 12. Can't break these because that leads to the outside. So just place those back. And I guess we'll just put our bookshelves on these blocks right here. So now let's fill in this floor with some spruce planks. We're going to put our enchanting table in the middle. Let's make sure it's level 30. So now, to make this a little bit more secret, I'm going to cover it up with trapdoors. And let's flip them. Let's do the same thing on this side. And flip them all. Now to make like a secret entrance, instead of a door, I'm just going to put trapdoors like this. But they open the wrong way, so let's go on the inside. We have to place them from the inside. Now we have something like this, so if you shift and then jump, you can fit through. But when you close them up, there won't be a door, so someone might not suspect that there's something back there. And you have to shift to get in as well. But of course, if you don't like that, you can just place a door. So now let's make a shelf with a chest. Then we need a grindstone so we can disenchant stuff when we need to. Put a lantern up at the top. Let's put it on a chain so that it hangs a little lower. And there's something obstructing the level 30, so I think it's this chest. Let's just move it up one level. Now let's check again. And now it's level 30, so we're good. Let's just replace the floor with barrels. That way we have some extra storage to put lapis or books or whatever. Alright, so our next step is going to be this little place right here. I want to turn this into a kitchen / smelting area. Let's just put some blast furnaces right here. Some regular furnaces here. And some smokers here. So I have 2 and 2. And let's put barrels above them. Let's make some little shelves. And then we'll use trap doors that are opened like this to connect them. Do the same thing on both sides. Now in the middle here, let's put like a meat smoking or meat drying rack. Let's put a barrel and then the campfire on top. Extinguish it and then you can put some meat on it, or fish. Now here, I don't have any room, so let's see. I feel like we need some more furnaces. So actually I'm just going to use them as the floor. I wanted to use a different floor for the kitchen. Something like tiles, but I actually think furnaces look pretty good as a floor. And they're functional. So next let's add some little details. Let's actually replace this with a crafting table because you're going to need a crafting table pretty much. I like to have one all over the house so that whenever I need to craft something I can just go right over to a crafting table. So underneath the furnaces, if you want, you can put campfires so you have some smoke coming through. If you don't want so much smoke, you can put it a block lower and put another block in between the furnace and the campfire. So now you'll just have a little bit of smoke coming through. Here I'm just going to put a wither rose. And we need some light, so let's see where I can put it. Yeah, we can just throw a lantern on top of that furnace. Let's put another campfire under this one so we have some smoke coming out. Okay, so now we need a table in this big open room next to the kitchen. So we're just going to make it out of spruce stuff. First we need some placeholder blocks so we can place them upside down stairs like this. And we'll make it too wide. We'll just put some top slabs. Then we need more upside down stairs to finish off the table. So it should be 2 wide and 3 long. Now we need some chairs. Let's just do 2 simple chairs like this. You can try making a chair on the ends if you want, but it kind of blocks the walkway, I think. And it's hard to make a 2 wide chair. So yeah, that looks pretty weird. I'm just going to break it and just leave the 2 chairs. So now we have it's pretty easy to get everywhere in the castle without the table blocking it. So now let's do some decorations. Just a little torch slash candle. Put a pot with a flower in it. And pressure plate, but first let's put down an item frame with some food in it, and then the pressure plate over it. So now it looks like the food is on the plate, but it's a little bit glitched out. It's better if you have invisible item frames. So now let's just put some pots for a cup. With Germsy Boys, if you put a brown mushroom in it, it makes it look like a cup, but I just realized that I don't have Germsy Boys on. So lastly, let's just put a cake there. Now we need some light, so let's grab some chains and lanterns. It's too wide, so I'm gonna make like a little light fixture like this. I'll stick with the roof instead of the table, because the table's too wide, but the roof is 3 wide. So let's put this one in the middle, hanging down the lowest. Then we'll make these all hang to different kind of random heights. Let's make this one 3. This one just leave it at 1. And let's put a lantern on the end of all of them. These two will both be 2, I guess. So now we have something like that. I think it looks pretty good. So one more little detail. This blank wall, I want to add a painting. We don't want a big one, so let's put some planks. One like this, so we can get a 1 wide, 2 tall. This one looks good. Next, let's make a little storage area right here. So I'm going to put a double chest and some trapdoors and flip them. Some more trapdoors on top. Let's put them on the bottom of the next block so we can place the lantern below. Let's grab another painting and put it here. We can do another 1 wide, 2 tall. So I'll put a block there. But we don't want the same painting we already did, so let's get a different one like this. Next, we're going to make a in-depth crafting area. I'm just going to break this out so we have an easier path to run through past the table. In the other room, we have just some basic crafting tables. This one I'm going to try to get everything. So start with a crafting table. Let's put some barrels up above for storage. I'm going to use trapdoors, my favorite, to connect it to the ground. Let's flip them all up. And down here I'm going to put some more crafting benches. Try to get one of each. I'm just going to reorganize them a bit. So let's put the smithing table there and an armor stand here. Let's put a grindstone. Okay, let's put an anvil here, then the grindstone, then the woodcutter, stone cutter. Okay, I don't like this. So let's just put the grindstone and let's put the stone cutter over here, like this, and we'll put a little sitting area next to it. And let's put that over here on the other side of the ladder. Let's just put a little pile of wood next to it so it looks like we're chopping wood. So let's grab a campfire. Let's put the campfire here and take a shovel to extinguish it. I'm actually going to flip it the other way. There we go. Now back over here, let's put a lantern above the armor stand. And I'm going to put some bookshelves here. Now what did I just take? The cartography table? Okay, where can we put a cartography table? Oh, let's replace this with spruce. So, cartography table. Let's just put an ender chest there. Does anyone really need a cartography table? I don't think so. So I'm not really liking how straight this looks. Let's see if we can make sort of an archway. So let's put stairs, trapdoor, and same thing on the other side. So let's put upside down stair and a trapdoor. Yeah, that looks much better. So let's put the lantern here where we can. I think we've got everything except for the cartography table, but, you know, who needs cartography tables? Okay, so next, I like to have a bed near the entrance. So I'm going to put a brown bed here. With Jersey Boys, it looks like a bench. But if you're on default, you probably won't want to put a brown bed here because it'll look weird. You can just put a regular bench with like some spruce slabs and signs. You can also put one here. This really comes in handy for me because I'm always running in and out of the house to go to sleep every night. And it's nice to have one by the door. So anyway, up here let's make an actual bedroom. So we'll put down our bed, scaffolding with a torch on it. Or lantern maybe. Yeah, let's take a lantern instead, it looks better. Now here let's put an armor stand with our turtle helmet. And up top here, I'm just going to add some storage. So start with a barrel and then a double chest. And another chest here. And let's throw a lantern up here for some light. And you can add some more chests if you want. I'm just going to leave it at this. Now we're going to head over to the big square tower here. Let's climb up the ladder, go to this first floor. Because of the log, there's not really much space. So I'm just going to put some barrels back here. And some armor stands. It'll just be kind of storage for the soldiers. And let's put a lantern on the middle one. Some armor stands on top. Same thing we did on the lower level. Now let's head to the roof here. Here I'm going to add a lot more stuff. So this is where the guards will go. It's kind of the lookout tower. So let's put a little table, stairs, fence, and then a trapdoor. And let's put another little table here. Just one stair with a fence and then a trapdoor. And here's put a smithing table, barrel, maybe another barrel here. Let's put a lantern next to it. So we don't need that lantern anymore. Let's just put one here too. That should be plenty of light up here. Now let's take some weapons and some item frames. We'll put the bow there and then another bow here. Let's also put a sword. Now let's just scatter some arrows around. So I'm just going to put some item frames with arrows flipped in all kinds of random directions. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some more stuff for decorating really quick. So I got a pot. Let's put another one here. Now I'm going to place a brown mushroom inside to make it look like a cup with Jersey Boys. I think that's good for that tower, so this tower we're just going to leave plain because there's not really any way to get up there. Okay, and that's it. So I've got my shaders back on, and let's take a little tour of the place. Let's head inside through the front entrance. Right when you walk in, we've got a nice chandelier. To the right, we've got lots of storage, some basic crafting tables. A smithing table, crafting table, anvil, and a grindstone, as well as a loom in the bookshelf. Tons of chests here. And through the door here, we've got a little brewing station. Up here, whatever this is, a little sitting area, another sitting area, then a bedroom up top. Through this door, we've got a nice little balcony with a great view. Now over here, we've got our dining area. And through here is the kitchen. Tons of smelting, especially with all the furnaces in the floor. Here we've got a door that leads out to the walls. Through the walls you can run all over the castle like a madman. And here we've got our secret enchanting table. Another idea, if you want to make it even more secret, instead of making them both open up like this, you can actually go inside and put this one like that. So that way, this is like your exit. So only one opens up and it makes you go tiny so you can crawl through. Here we got more storage. Then at the top we've got a little sitting area for the watchtower. So you can come up here and look, basically see all around the castle. Now let's head back down. Over here we've got some more crafting tables and storage. We've got basically everything except a cartography table. And up here we have another bedroom. And on top we have some storage space. Through here we have another wall that you can run across. And it looks like I forgot to put a door here. So let's just put one really quick. Take a ladder leading up to it. You don't have to crash to get through since there's a slab above you. Let's just put the door in. Through here we have a nice little courtyard. Super simple, just some leaves and grass. And then finally, through here we have our front courtyard with the stables and a trader and tons of details. So that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and were able to follow along. And pretty soon I'll be out with some new tutorials, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.